So would you be with me if I had slept with over 50 men? I'm a high value woman, right?
Welcome to a world where trust is a precious gem and solitude is a chosen path. Discover the enigmatic Sigma males, their unique traits, and why they guard their trust fiercely. It's not uncommon to run into men who have created walls around themselves that are impossible to tear down, no matter how hard you try. These men can survive on their own without seeking assistance since they are self-assured and independent enough. These same males find it difficult to trust people, which is why they make it nearly impossible for others to grasp their thoughts. What does the phrase Sigma male actually mean? It may have been used one or two times in conversation. The Sigma guys are a special breed that frequently avoids crowds and prefers the solo route. In the realm of personalities, Sigma guys choose a separate route and avoid the throng for a variety of reasons. Authentic and very autonomous guys, Sigma males care little or nothing about what others or society think of them. They frequently defy assumptions of common people and do not fit preconceptions. These males also appear to struggle with a lack of interpersonal trust. It seems as though they are guarding something and don't want anyone to come too close. Because they have learned that trust may lead to harm, Sigma males are wary of developing deep relationships and tend to keep their personal information private. This is about protecting their feelings rather than being heartless. Funny enough, individuals frequently pretend to feel things. However, that may be risky, especially if a Sigma is nearby. The men of the Sigma fraternity are experts at reading people. They are able to see right through any mask that someone is wearing. A Sigma male already knows what is going on behind the scenes, so don't try to trick him into believing whatever show you are putting on, because he will become angry with you rather than trusting you. Coming clean is the best course of action when you are around a Sigma. You need to be honest with him if you want him to believe you. Using only the emotions that a person exudes, the Sigma males can detect everything they are trying to hide. They'd rather cut you off and spare themselves the hassle than run in the dark like other men do. We are all familiar with the sensation of pain. A Sigma works to ensure that this never occurs again after being injured by someone he trusted in the past. Before allowing someone to get close to him, he always wants to know why they have suddenly become interested in him when a new person enters his life. Additionally, he avoids repeating the same error because the past is constantly on his mind. Sigma men are cautious by nature, but when prior experience is factored in, they step things up a notch. If you want to become close to a Sigma man who has a troubled background, be careful not to bring up the incident since he won't open up to you again. And always keep in mind that he will see straight through you if you try to use his history as an entry point into his life. Show him your value instead, and let him decide whether to keep you by his side. Male Sigmas are just like computers. They are constantly digesting data. That's why they always come across as cool and detached. This does not imply that they are uninterested in what's happening in their environment. Simply put, they would rather remain impartial and observe. And this may be quite risky for anyone attempting to approach them, because they might have noticed you from a distance and conducted research without your knowledge. As opposed to other males who just welcome individuals into their lives and then decide where to position them. Initially, Sigma males are highly selective about who they allow into their lives. Before letting someone in, they consider how valuable they are. They don't even bother attempting to put up with you if they don't think you're worth it. Although it may sound strange, Sigma males really lack the ability to place their faith in others. They have a hard time putting their faith in other people since they are so confident in themselves and their skills. This begins in childhood, when parents promise things they know they won't keep, only to keep their kids calm at the time. What these parents don't realize is that as these kids get older, they start to believe that it's normal for people to make mistakes and that there's no reason to believe anything they say. Now that youngster has grown into a man and finds it challenging, if not impossible, to trust others. Even if you decide to use all your effort to win his confidence, he will always be wary that you could betray it. But you may educate him to trust again if you're persistent and patient enough. Because they are profound thinkers, Sigma males often come to the conclusion that individuals are not as good as they appear to be. They construct barriers around their hearts to protect themselves from predators as they start to understand this reality about humans. The Sigma males will find an excuse to keep everyone away, and they won't stop doing it. Breaking down those barriers may appear frustrating and unachievable for someone attempting to win a Sigma's confidence. No matter how much you demonstrate your reliability to him, he simply won't yield. Sigma males are so sensitive. If you've been trying, don't give up. They are aware of your efforts and your failures. They will start to trust you if you press them hard enough. And when they've fully opened up to you, their friendship and trust will have been worth the work you put in. Men in the Sigma social group tend not to prefer to share a lot. Despite the fact that it bothers them, they prefer to keep things to themselves. Normal individuals would find it hard to comprehend this, but Sigma men have mastered it. They don't merely rely on anyone for support or assistance since they fear being exploited. That is why a Sigma guy will abruptly cut you off if you approach him too closely. When they have previously formed a relationship with someone, they are less reserved. They start to open up more as time goes on and trust is developed, but they may also turn cold again if that trust is betrayed or even threatened. Because of this, you must be patient and demonstrate your reliability if you want a Sigma guy to trust you. If the Sigma guys think you're just exploiting them for your own advantage, they could be wary of you. They want to be valued for who they are, not what you can get out of them. If you're inconsistent, Sigma men could stay away. When it comes to relationships, they value constancy. They want to make sure that there will never be any regretting. Sigma men are quite guarded. Even if anything is upsetting to them, they are not the sort to divulge all of their secrets. They defend their information, believing that if you knew too much, you would have an advantage. Therefore, they keep it to themselves. A Sigma guy does not leap into a relationship today and leave it tomorrow. They desire something resilient, something that can withstand all obstacles and last for a very long time. He does not just offer everyone the chance for that reason. A person will no longer need you in their life if they believe that you are unable to comprehend them. From the viewpoint of Sigma men, trust is a really valuable resource, so they don't merely tinker with it. A Sigma guy must vibrate on the same frequency as the other person before he can trust them. Sigma guys don't waste time attempting to explain their thoughts to others the way alpha males do, who can spend hours doing so. Sigma men practically live in a world that they have imagined. It is difficult to merely allow someone in, since they exist only in their minds. A Sigma will never allow anyone to betray his confidence, since doing so would ruin his world. Therefore, they must be certain that you are worth their time and effort before they even consider letting you into their personal space. Additionally, because the people closest to Sigma men have a big effect on how they see the world, they spend their time finding the proper partner and won't settle for anybody. A Sigma male's head is like a fortress. Thus, in order to gain his trust, you must demonstrate that you have something valuable to offer. You must demonstrate to him that he is capable of surviving on his own, while also allowing him to progress. If you demonstrate your worth to him, he could decide to trust you. Intrigued by the enigmatic world of Sigma males? If you enjoyed this insight, hit that like button. Subscribe for more fascinating content and join us on this journey of discovery.